Don't we get a through the bigger point where the Bitchman Zagreb shitty more than a boy, the man, I go to go showing yellow through the arrow. Can I be all shit on I would to the boys of Lunar Sons on 9 Sound Yamaji Barry Brunei Diano through the Shiman Zagreb. Any ways in to the ways in looks one of Mazon Shiman Zagreb and Martin of Ways in Martin who through the arrow to go machine showing it in every barry. Sure. As I want to break that down, AFF Suzuki 2020ပွဲစဉ်များတွေကပွဲစဉ်တွေဖြစ်တဲ့ကမ္ဘောဒီးယားအသင်းနဲ့ဘရူနိုင်းအသင်းတို့ပွဲစဉ်ကတော့မကြာမီချိန်တွင်မှစတင်ပြီးတော့ရှမန်စားတော့မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ကမ္ဘောဒီးယားအသင်းတို့သူတို့အသင်းရှမန်စားခဲ့တဲ့ပွဲစဉ်တွေမှာအနေငယ်ရလက်တွေထူအားခဲ့ပြီးတော့သူတို့အသင်းဟာရှမန်စားခဲ့တဲ့ပွဲစဉ်မှာရုံးကန်ခဲ့ရပြီးတော့ရှုံးမင်းသာကြုံတွေ့ခဲ့ရခုလိုမပြီးစရာအောက်ဆုံးညမှာရှိနေခဲ့ရဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဘရူနိုင်းအသင်းကတော့သူတို့အသင်းအတွက်အင်းနေပွဲစဉ်ဟာဒုတိယပွဲစဉ်ရှမန်စားပြပြီးတော့ပထမဆုံးပြရှမန်စားခဲ့ညီမအသင်းနဲ့ပွဲစဉ်မှာဘရူနိုင်းတရားမြန်မာတင်ကိုတကူကုန်းနဲ့ရှုံးနေခဲ့ပြီးတော့ဖွင့်ပွဲစဉ်မှာနေငယ်ညနေပိုင်းမလာခဲ့ရဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အဲဒါကြောင့်သူတို့တင်အတွက်ဒုတိယမြောက်ပွဲစဉ်မှာဘရူနိုင်းတရားပြန်လည်ပြီးတော့ဆွမ်းဆောင်နိုင်မလားဆိုလဲစောင့်ကြည့်ရမှာလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ယနေ့ပွဲစဉ်ဟာကမ္ဘောဒီးယားတင်အတွက်ကတော့နေငယ်သာနိုင်ပွဲရှာတွေ့မယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်သူတို့တင်အတွက်နေငယ်ညော်လင်းချက်ကတော့နေငယ်မျော်လင့်ခွင့်ရရှိမှာဖြစ်ပြီးတော့ဘရူနိုင်းတင်အတွက်ကတော့သူတို့တင်ဟာယနေ့ပွဲစဉ်မှာနိုင်ပွဲသာရှာတွေ့မယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်တို့တင်အတွက်လည်းမျော်လင့်ခွင့်တွေရှိနေမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဒါပေမဲ့လည်းမျော်လင့်ခွင့်တွေပြန်လည်ရှိမယ်လို့ရှိရင်တော့ဘရူနိုင်းတင်ကအများဆုံးမျော်လင့်ခွင့်ရရှိနေတာဖြစ်ပြီးတော့ယနေ့ပွဲစဉ်မှာဘရူနိုင်းတင်ကပြန်လည်ပြီးတော့ဆွမ်းဆောင်နိုင်လားဆိုတဲ့စောင့်ကြည့်ရမှာလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
Testing 1 2 3. in Yangon, Yangon. For the match of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2000, qualification round between Cambodia and Brunei. Here's the team list from Cambodia. Colors are red, red, red. Number 3, the red string. Number 5, citizen. Number 6, Thai Squad. Number 7, Cambodia. Number 10, Darussalam. Number 11, Number 12, Jack Brunei. Number 13, South Sudan. Number 16, South Korea. Number 18, Hong Kong. Substitutes are number 8, Yangon. Number 9, Darussalam. Number 17, Chor. Number 19, Cape Vivo. Number 31, Song Vilasam. Number 32, Fabian. And number 24, Sre Udon. The coach is Monsoon Chitra. And then here are the England from Brunei. Colors are yellow, black, yellow. Number 2, Mohan Ali. Number 6, Sairo. Number 8, Najwa bin Mohammed Salah. Number 11, Mohan Najib bin Ali Khalid. Number 13, Rosman bin Ali Mohammed Hamid. Number 14, Mohammed Ali bin Hamid. Number 13, Afghani bin Haji Akab. Number 18, Mohammed Hamidudin Zakwan bin Taab. Number 20, Ali bin Said. Number 22, Mohammed Karazan bin Said. And number 25, Mohammed Faruqi Yusuf. In substitution of number 1, Mohammed Fakru Suhab bin Yusuf. Number 7, Mohammed Azwan bin Ali Rahman. Number 9, Mohammed Ahmad bin Mohammed Idris. Number 12, Mohammed Azim bin Ahmed. Number 15, Mohammed Aizul Rani bin Mansouri.
Good evening and welcome to the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012 qualifiers. This is going to be a big game here today as we look at two teams facing off with each other. It's going to be Cambodia and Brunei that battle it out. Cambodia have had really a terrible start to the qualifiers and they find themselves at the bottom of the heap after 2 games played. As far as Brunei go, it's an entirely different story. Brunei have been doing fairly well for themselves in the sense that they've been training hard. There's a lot for them to expect. They too still have to pick up the points. The one team, of course, that has done itself quite a few favors this time has been Laos, because they started off with a victory. Laos, of course, face off with Timor-Leste later today, but our game will be Cambodia facing off with Brunei in this no-holds-barred encounter in the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup right here in Yangon, Myanmar, where football has been the staple diet from the 5th of October, and it will stretch all the way till the 13th. So don't go anywhere. We kick off with the action in just a little bit right here in Yangon at the Yangon Sports Center.
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Let's welcome the team of Cambodia and Brunei.
Good evening and welcome to the Yangon Sports Center in Myanmar, where it will be Cambodia facing off with Brunei in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012 encounter. It's been a rather interesting time for the sides, with Cambodia while still having to strive for more. First up, the national anthem of Cambodia. So it's a big game here today as Cambodia face off with Brunei. Brunei haven't had, well, such a bad time. It's been a good return for them, of course, to the football community. They were, well, out of it for quite a while, for a few years. As far as Cambodia are concerned, they've had a very dismal start to the season. They lost 5-1 to Timor-Leste, and then, of course, they went down to Laos as well. So it's quite interesting to see what exactly they'll bring to the table today. What exactly can they put on display? Just going to run you through the Brunei lineup. We've got Mohammad Aminuddin, Sarul Sahari, Azwan Saleh, Najib Tarif, the captain Rosmin Kamib. There's Zamin, Akup, Tahir, Said, Sharazan Gad, and Wardun Yusuf, the goalkeeper. That's the Brunei lineup. The Cambodian lineup will include Lay Raksmei, Se Piset, Touch Pancharong, Kimbore, the captain Kyo Songgon, Forang Soksana, Prakmani Udom, Sos Suhana, Chun Sotirat, and Umvichet, the goalkeeper, along with Tavrak.
So
Cambodia face off with Brunei right here at the Yangon Sports Centre in Myanmar. And it is Brunei who get the first touch off the ball. And that's picked up by the Cambodian goalkeeper, Umvichet. Umvichet just about 19 years old. The normal keeper, of course, is Sawyati. Sawyati is 20. He's on the bench today. And Umvichet making one of his first few appearances. So it's fairly interesting. As you can see, my friends from Myanmar are also very excited about the action right here at the Yangon Sports Centre. Cambodia will have to put on a real massive display if they are to pick up their first few points. They've gone without the points for quite a while. So it's a fairly decent start for both teams on the field. Of course, the big question here today is which of them will come out on top. Brunei certainly require the points, but more than that, Cambodia do. They've been extremely low. And among all the qualifying teams, they pretty much sit right there at the bottom without anything to boast of. And that's picked up easily by Umvichet. Umvichet finding Sosuhana. So it's almost 5 minutes into the game right here. At the Yangon Sports Centre. Looking for a way through here today are Brunei. They'd definitely like to be among the points, keeping in mind the fact that they would want to make their way through to the finals of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012, which is the ASEAN football community's biggest contest and the biggest honour. Well, that's a trickle sent forward and picked up rather easily. Goalkeeper Yusuf. So no worries there for Brunei. Just a trickle being sent forward by the Cambodians earlier. 6 minutes into the game, there's no change in the scoreline as Cambodia battle Brunei. Brunei defence holding fairly strong. Ball passed to the right by Mohammad Shahrazan. Here's Shahrazan back again. Off now to Aminuddin. Picked up on the outside by Mohammad Shahrazan. And that's an easy collect for Umvichet. So no worries at all for the time being. Kimbore. Kim manages to find this gap. Oh, that's a close call, but it's only past the near post. And this time it's Kyo Songkon, the captain himself. He's a tricky footballer. So 7.5 minutes, and Cambodia and Brunei. No change in the scoreline. The efforts have been few, but the action has been thick on field. It's been one of those days when you do expect to see some of the best football being played, and Helmi takes the throw in. Just Kamis, the captain, just getting close. Cambodia making sure that Brunei don't get a corner this time round, as Umvichit will take the goal kick for the Cambodians. It's been a fairly interesting game and a good start, especially for Brunei. Been trying their level best to hit the target. It's back to Cambodia now. They're going to try and get ahead, but an offside call. And that will pretty much put paid to that huge charge from the Cambodians, which was being led by Prakmani Udom. So as it stands currently, it certainly looks like it's going to be a tough battle up ahead. So 12 minutes as Brunei seem to be the team really taking the initiative here today. Well, the sound of the train right here in the background that you can hear cheering on the stands. And the lads on field. Brunei do have a chance here to nail the first one in. They just might be able to do that, but unable to get right behind that free kick, really. It's going to be a corner all the same. A deflection coming off the feet of Touch Pantarong. And Azwan Saleh will take the corner. Cambodia now eyeing an opportunity. It's a run down forward. There just might be a chance for the Cambodians to score here. Well, that's good movement and a very nice setup, but taken away by the Brunei defence. With good work there from Keo Songkon. Really pushing at top speed up ahead. So 15 minutes as the sides battle hard. Cambodia will have had a few chances. Brunei have come close on a couple of occasions, but it hasn't been good enough as yet. Brunei will do have a lot to work towards. Mohammad Aminuddin starting that ball or flighting it straight to his striker. So no worries as yet for Umvichet, the young goalkeeper who's made, well, his presence felt in the first 16 minutes of play right here at the Yangon Sports Centre, where Cambodia battled Brunei. Our official was just making sure that things are sorted out between Keo Songkon and of course Brunei lads. Having said that, Takayami Hiroyoshi is our referee from Japan. He's being assisted by Amam Ahmed Kadsef, Mr. Mohammad Rol, Mr. Mohammad Abdul Munaf Bakir, and Lieutenant Colonel retired Well, this is definitely going to be a chance for Brunei, and probably one of the closest that they will get in this game. That's moving down to the corner to stake. But to try his luck out is Mohammad Khamis. So that's a wasted chance with the corner. The Cambodian defense holding very strong against the Brunei's. Back to the Brunei defence. Picked up there by Aminuddin. Sent to Sahari. Sorry, you'll be looking out for Saleh. "21 minutes into the game, we are slowly approaching the first quarter, and as it stands currently, it still is Cambodia 0, Brunei 0. Well, one thing that's really surprising is Cambodia in the past couple of years have always been a team that have performed fairly well. They have been able to get the better of Timor-Leste, Laos, Philippines in the past, but it's an entirely different story this time around. They really had to fight hard to, well, just establish a bit of pride in both their earlier matches. So Umvachet will take the goal kick for Cambodia. Well, the 2012 edition of the AFF Suzuki Cup, this is the 9th edition. Since the time that it was introduced to decide and to find out which were the best teams in Asia, or in Southeast Asia, in the ASEAN region to be precise. And this time it's the goalkeeper on the other side who's called into action, and that's Yusuf. Strong attempt to get back on level terms today from Colombia, but nothing seems to be going their way. One thing is for certain, as far as the games are concerned, it looks like a tight battle between the two sides. And Cambodia do have the lead finally. Well, it took quite a while to get there. Brunei looking to get back on level terms. It will be fairly interesting to see if they do come out with a reply soon enough. So it's 26 minutes and Cambodia do have the lead here. Umvachet takes the goal kick for Cambodia. But Brunei, for the longest period of time, have been trying extremely hard. But a win here for the Cambodians will actually send them, well, back into the contest where they've been missing out for some period of time. Well, the last time round that Cambodia faced off with Laos, a team, of course, that they've been used to getting the better of in the past, just went down by 2 goals. Today, though, it's a different story. So, Keo Songkon, well, takes the fall. Now it will be Piset with the free kick. So up in the air, and that one is a second close call for Cambodia, straight over the crossbar. But no reason really to worry. But Keo Songkon, well, looking to put Cambodia into a double goal advantage. So it's 1-0 Cambodia, 27 minutes into the game. Brunei will be looking to reply as soon as they can. Well, keep in mind the fact that in the past couple of years, Brunei have been missing from the contest, especially after they ran into a spot of trouble, and they have, this tournament of course does mark their return to the ASEAN Football Championship, and that's what it was originally called before it became the Tiger Cup. The ASEAN Championship back again, and now of course the AFF Suzuki Cup from 2008. As far as some of the other teams are concerned, teams that have already qualified for the final rounds would include Thailand and Singapore, who won the tournament 3 times each. Vietnam and Malaysia, who won it once. And of course, a team that has recently made its presence felt a lot, the Philippines. And how can we forget Indonesia, who've been runners-up twice but have never won the contest. So closing in on half an hour as Cambodia lead Brunei 1-0 in this game right here at the Yangon Stadium in Myanmar. The captain, who's been quite the hero of the game. Well, that could have been a second goal for certain. It was a very good connect, but just failed to find direction there. And the accuracy factor missing. So Suhana. Just one thing that Hok Suchetra, the coach of Cambodia, will be happy about is the fact that his team have done well. They've pretty much ruled the first half after a nightmarish start to the tournament that they had a while back. So we've crossed the half-hour mark as Cambodia do lead Brunei by 1-0. Prakmani Udom finding the back of the net in 24 minutes. Well, an absolutely good chance here for Brunei, and that's just been wasted. Well, right there in front of the goal. Such a strong chance. But he does take a slight knock. And that's Mohammad Sarazan. Well, colliding there with the keeper, Vichit. There was a strong chance of Brunei actually making it through. The ball just lying loose for a bit, but Vichit, well, good bit of damage control there from the 19-year-old. So 32 minutes, and as it stands, it certainly looks like it's going to be a bit of an uphill climb today for Brunei. Just to get you acquainted with our officials for today, back again, Takayama Hiroyoshi is our main referee. He's being assisted by Anam Ahmed Saf, Abdul Munaf Sarkar, and Tayyab Hassan Shamsuzaman. Well, that's easily collected, so no worries this time round for Umvichet. Brunei haven't really been able to bring on the attack as such. It's been a very odd, campaign for them. And what went on there? We got Azwan Mohamed Saleh, who's down. And it definitely was pouring Suksana to give him a tap on the head, and that's the reason why he sat down. Well, that's got to be a funny move, something that you don't notice too often. So just 10 minutes shy of the break, and it's Brunei who do have a task on hand if they have to get back into this game. A free kick opportunity that might be good enough for Brunei to get back on level terms. Because if there's one thing that they'd like to do, it would be to get back into the game. And that's up in the air, and, well, a good glance, but quick thinking on the part of Umvichet. Taking the kick, of course, was Sahari. Slotted it up nice and easy, and it was Sharazan. It could have made the difference. Now a corner opportunity for Brunei. So another corner for Brunei. And this time round it will be taken. By Mohamed Saleh. Saleh goes in for the pass rather than the kick. Brunei do have a chance here, but this time it's glanced past the near post. So no luck for the captain, Rosman Mohammed Khamis. But one of the big or key elements to remember in this tournament is that this time round, the Suzuki Cup will feature some teams returning back as Supremos, like the Philippines. Although originally it was the Philippines that expressed a desire to host the tournament. Somehow things, well, kind of fell through. But there's always future years in which they will definitely host it. That was just Lei Paxmei picks up a caution. That, of course, is the captain that we're looking at right now. So Suhana has got the captain's armband on. Sorry, that's Rosman Hummus who's got captain's armband on. And Thomas unable to do much. Well, did try a couple of times over in the first 30 minutes or so. Would come close, but just couldn't get. So we are moving forward just about a few minutes before we can get into the break as Cambodia face off with Brunei. It's been a really tough battle, with the exception that Cambodia, well, did get on top through Prakman Udom. There's a strong chance here for Brunei to actually pull a rabbit out of the hat and maybe surprise the Cambodians. There will still be a second period of play to decide that. But for now, Cox Suchetra's men can be rest assured that it's been a decent time for them. It's been quite a while since Mohammad Vardhan Yusuf, the goalkeeper of Brunei, well, did see the ball. He's seen it on a few occasions. But every time he has, it has been a bit dangerous. The last time, it even resulted in a goal. Sharazan taking the tumble. So a free kick opportunity for Brunei. They've had quite a few chances. They haven't really been able to capitalize on any of them or take advantage of the situation. It has been really quite a stretch. Tavrak picking up a caution as well. The official just making sure. He said once. It's a verbal move. Second time, it'll be a verbal caution. The third time, I'll just pull out a yellow card. C'est Pisset. Rather effective kick. Mohammed Verdun Yusuf takes the goal kick for Brunei. We've just got 1 minute of added time. That's all the lease of life that Brunei will get in this game if they have to get back on level terms. But if they don't utilize that minute, it will be left to the second period to find out which of these two sides will come out tops in this game. Do keep in mind the fact that this is a qualifier. That's a match in the qualifying round of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012. The qualifiers will take place till the 13th of October. They started off on the 5th. Today Cambodia battling Brunei, and later on the day it will be Laos facing off with Timor-Leste. So there it is, half-time right here at the Yangon Sports Centre in Myanmar, with Cambodia taking a single goal advantage into the break. Goal scored by Prakmani Udom on 24 minutes. It's 1-0 Cambodia. Do stay with us for second half action. We will be back with you in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to second half action. This is a qualifying round match in the AFF Suzuki Cup 2012 that's being played between Cambodia and Brunei. It's been a fairly exciting start for us as far as the game is concerned, because it was Prakmani Udom who did knock in the first goal, and that was on 24 minutes. So just giving Cambodia the slender lead here today, and maybe a chance for victory as well. What comes as a huge surprise is the manner in which the qualifiers are basically turning out, that is the results. We'll talk about them in detail, but for now, let's concentrate on the two sides that are on field. And it's into the second half, with Cambodia starting off the second period of play. It was a decent fight put up by Brunei in the first period, but it was Cambodia that did rule. Well, glance past the right post this time. So still no luck there for Sharazan. Mohammad Sharazan got. A corner. And that's got to be sheer bad luck. The ball bounces down after it's glanced and heads over the crossbar. So Mohammad Sharazan will have to wait for a long time. Well, sometimes, as luck would have it, the ball would just dip under the crossbar, but here it scrapes over. So the woodwork coming to the rescue of Cambodia. And it was Rosman Kamis, the captain, who did take the corner. Free kick opportunity for Brunei. Well, as it stands currently, it definitely is. Cambodia looking for a way through to extend their tally. Brunei fighting back. The pass now from Sarul Shari. And to take the kick this time, it's Mohammad Vardun Yusuf. We've got a player down. Well, did he take a knock to the hand? It looked like it. It's Tarif who's down. And Tarif is back up. also a very good chance for Brunei here to get up close and personal with the Cambodian goal. It's been a fairly interesting game for Brunei. They've really tried hard, have come close on a couple of occasions, but this time around, what we are looking at is their first time that they've got really so close to the goal. And there could definitely be a chance for them to get, well, back into business. And coming straight off the wall there, it was the captain taking a bit of the knock. So we do have a player down for the second time. And this time around, it's not one of the Brunei lads. It can be rather painful when you are a part of the wall and the ball strikes you nice and hard. It's the captain. Sankon. Cambodia once again do eye an opportunity here, and that was such a good chance to double their tally. But it's picked up by Yusuf. Well, a slight slip up, but he did scramble fast to collect the ball. There was good thinking on the part of the Brunei keeper. Kwano Son, the coach of Brunei. Didn't get a view of him for quite some time. We'll tell you all about him. He's a Korean international. So 52 minutes, Brunei still battling hard to find the back of the net, but Cambodia defending their lead comfortably till now. Well, this time it's Kamis who puts his best foot forward. But Rosman Mohammed Khamis unable to hit the target. But strong movement coming in there now from Cambodia. Taking matters ahead for his team. Was touch puncher on. And then forward movement by Kyo Songon. What a chance here, and once again it slips past Umvic's hands, but it's beyond the right post. Well, talk about luck, so near yet so far every time. It was Shahrazan once again, got his foot to the ball, and just able to save it in time was Umvic, but then again the ball slipped away from him rather than go into the goal when past the right post. So Cambodia certainly have had a good bit of luck today in this game. Ball still persisting, and what a shot! Finally Brunei equalised. It's been a long time coming, and that's a solid shot. So 1-1 in this game as Tahir Aminuddin Tahir finds the back of the net. Angled beautifully from the right side straight into the Cambodia goal. So Umvic are taken by surprise, 1-1, and it's game on back again between Cambodia and Brunei. Cambodia looking to restore their lead. "57 minutes into the game. Cambodia and Brunei fighting it out. And what seemed to be a game that was swinging in favour of Cambodia now finds the teams back on level terms. Well, Cambodia started off their campaign this time with a 5-1 defeat to Timor-Leste. It was Captain Songon who scored the equaliser. And this time Cambodia get fairly close. Then Myanmar went on to beat Brunei 1-0. Myanmar went on to beat Timor-Leste 2-1. And Laos getting the better of Cambodia with Papawanin scoring the only goal. It was 1-0 Laos. So Laos have played one game and they've won that game. Myanmar have played two. They won both their games. They sit at the top of the table currently. Well, stepping out to put that away. Bit of a scramble, but it finally slips in. And has that been ruled out? It has been ruled out. Unfortunate for the Cambodians, but the Brunei lads will certainly be happy. So no change in the scoreline, it's still 1-1. We've had a change. Chin Choyun has come in for Prakmani Udom. Chin Choyun replacing Prakmani Udom. And as we approach the hour mark, it's going to be another corner for Cambodia. And no luck for the Cambodians this time round. So we've passed the hour mark and it's still 1-1. Well, the equaliser coming only in the second period of play. So it's a throw in for Brunei. And we've also got a change coming off the field. It's going to be Prong Saksana. And Prong Saksana will be replaced by Tias Watanak. Tia Watanak. Whoa, what a shot! But it's only past the right post, and there's a good amount of power behind that. Well, he decides to give the ball the treatment, and that's Azwan Mohamed Saleh. And outstretched arms there. So Umvichit matching the effort, and it's a goal this time. Well, there's no chance about it. Brunei have taken the lead for the first time in the game, and what a strike that was from Mohamed Helm Zamin, who makes it 2-1 on 62 minutes. So first the corner taken, then of course the cross put away by Umvichit, and it's just one touch straight into the back of the net from Mohamed Helm Zamin. That has been a terrific goal. Absolutely no doubt about that. All it needed was a gentle push into the goal, and that's exactly what he did. Cambodia also looking to get back into this game, but that's picked up rather easy. Mohammad Verdun Yusuf coming to the aid of his side. So we're slowly moving ahead. But Brunei, for the first time, they've been happy for a few minutes. And if they can defend their lead now, what a joy it will be for them. So that will be a corner for Cambodia. It's Choyun gets ready to take it, remember. Well, he came in just a while back. So the ball lying loose for a little bit, and it's not going to serve anyone's purpose as such. Kiev Vibol has also replaced Lei Raxme. Kiev Vibol has replaced Ray. Strong defence being put up there this time. That's another goal kick taken. 25 minutes or 24 minutes now left in this game, and it's still anyone's game to lose, as Cambodia and Brunei battle it out for supremacy. We've got another change coming on. Mohammad Hendra will replace Mohammad Aminuddin. Well, he gave us a delightful first goal in the first half itself. Brunei, can they score another one? Those two goals coming as a big surprise, but so close to each other. Well, bit of weak defence from the Cambodians, but their strike has left a few questions to be answered. In the first period, it was an entirely different story. Cambodia they had a few opportunities, but they made maximum use of them. It's a Fendi this time. Fendi Akur. There might be another goal in waiting here for Brunei. And there it is, slammed straight into the back of the net. What a way to go. And this time, it is Aswan Mohamed Saleh who knocks that in. It's now 3-1 Brunei. Well, things aren't really going too well for Cambodia at the moment. 20 minutes left in the game. We're slowly approaching, well, that part of the game in which the pace will go up a notch higher. Our manager, Kwan Oh-son, he's a Korean by descent. Played for the Korean Republic in the 1980 Asian Cup. He also played for Seoul City FC. Used to be a defender. 11 appearances with 1 goal for the Korean Republic from 1980 to 1982. Once again, Yusuf comes to the rescue. He's done a fairly good job in the second period of play. In the first, of course, he was just, well, had to sit a bit lax with his team doing most of the attacking, but was forced into action a couple of times over in the second period, and he stood his ground today. Richard gets his hand to the ball after quite a period of time. Well, a couple of other teams that were managed by Kwan Oh-son, Seoul City Football Club, Brunei under 21. And then, of course, from the start of this year, he took over the reins of So whoever would have thought that the scoreline would have changed to 3-1 after Cambodia walked into the break with a 1-0 scoreline in their favour. And what a change it has been for Hoxha Chitra, unable to match the tactics of the game plan that Kwan Oh-son has had for his teams today. Just pass back from Sarul Shari. And that's the caution being handed out there. They picked up quite a few in today's game, and coming off the bench just a while back was, of course, Chin Choy-yun. Had a verbal caution, but this time it's Chun Sauthirat who picks up a yellow card. So Sauthirat with the yellow card. And will this be goal number 4 for Brunei? That is a big question. The excitement just kind of heating up here for all the fans of Brunei who've come to support their favourite side. Can't say the same about Laos. They have been struggling and struggling rather hard. And it's another replacement that you're looking at. This time Brunei going with the change. So 2 goals to salvage a point and to escape defeat for Cambodia. Mohammad Azwan replaces Adi bin Said. Well, for the second time around, or I should say the third time, Umvechad got out of position, and that could have been their main failing. Every time a goalkeeper steps out, especially when he's one of the younger lads, still gaining experience, still getting groomed, it's always going to leave the opposition in a very strong place and through which they can actually fire a goal home. So one is definitely the fact that Brunei might just be able to get their campaign back on course. Let me explain the qualification process to you just in case, well, you may have missed out on that. we have 6 teams that have already made it through, which is namely Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam and the Philippines. There are 5 other teams which were picked as the less stronger teams in the ASEAN region. Also, Hamizan Aziz Suleiman makes an entry. So just to look back, yes, the lower ranked teams in the ASEAN region, Myanmar, Timor-Leste, Laos, Brunei and Cambodia, went up against each other from the 5th of October. This stretches all the way to the 13th, and that will happen at the National Stadium, Bukit Jalil in Kuala Lumpur. Oh, coming close once again. And Brunei seem to be on fire. Just gone into field a while back, Hamizan Aziz. Was a fairly good setup also from the feet of coming from the feet of the midfielder earlier. 18 minutes into the game, we're just 10 minutes shy of full time right here at the Yangon Sports Centre in Myanmar, and it's Cambodia who lead 3-1. Well, certainly looks like an altercation there, but just a word between the referee, Takayama Hiroshi, and that's for that, while grappling right there on the field. Chun Satherat being warned by the referee. He's already got 1 caution in this game. Well, the last thing you like to do is pick out another one. He will take the corner this time. That's Kamis. That's a head-on collision there, as 2 players take the tumble. Well, the exchange of passes has been predominantly the main feature of this game. And that's, well, a stitch in time, saves 9, or better be safe than sorry, from Vijay to knocks that ball back as far as he can. He's had a few stressful moments, especially in the second half. One thing is for certain, as far as Cambodia and Brunei are concerned, this game today has turned out to be one of the toughest second half encounters that we have seen. Well, the goals might say it's one-sided, but Cambodia are really fighting back. They do want to stay in this contest, and the next couple of minutes will pretty much be the most essential for them so far. They've got a few big players in there, but they haven't really been able to fire. One of them, especially being Kim Bore, has been very, very unlucky so far in the contest. Let's remind you that the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup will be jointly hosted between Malaysia and Thailand. It kicks off on the 24th of November, and these are the qualifiers to find out which two teams from qualification will be able to make it to the senior stage. Well, that's turned away this time by touch puncher wrong. One of the key factors I forgot to notice today was Teng Tiny was used in the last match, and this time round Teng Tiny, the main defender for Cambodia. Vijay. Very interesting day for him. We'll have tales to tell and a lot of information to discuss with Sawyati. Do remember, we're looking at a home and away format. Well, kind of for qualification. as we're closing in towards the full-time mark. And as the crowd cheers from the sidelines, Brunei well, one thing is for certain, the hero of this game today would have been the man to just set the record straight. And that was Aminuddin, who really provided the delights for the Brunei faithful who've come out to support their favourite side. And as we hit full time, we've got a bit of added time thrown in for stoppages. 3 minutes, and 3 minutes is all that Cambodia will get if they are to make something of this match and come away as winners. But if they don't, well, even a draw might just be out of the question, because as the seconds tick by, it just gets, or victory will move further and further away. We've got a player down. Well, would have been a bit of a clash, as he had a strong defender. The captain would be delighted. Good work being done there by Camus. But it will be a corner for Cambodia, and couldn't have been a better time. Can they reduce the deficit in this period? That's the big question. There's always a chance that they would. That struck nice and hard, and he glances that in. Kimbori, it's been really an effort for him to find a way through, and this time, well, does help out. It's now 3-2. Kimbori glances that beautifully in. Well, Brunei is still holding the lead. It's 3-2, and it looks like we are headed for an exciting finish. 60 seconds to go. 1 goal to escape defeat for Cambodia, and 1 goal for Brunei to defend victory. Which way is it going to swing? Your guess is as good as mine. And it's Kimbori stepping in back again. Well, the referee will allow that. It's perfectly legal, so no problems there at all. Well, Kimbori had a chance here to grab his brace and save the team. Throw an opportunity will be taken by Sarul Shahari. Brunei and Cambodia are the only teams who do not have a point. And that's full time right here at the Yangon Sports Centre in Myanmar, as Cambodia and Brunei finish off the game, with Brunei coming out tops. Final score, it's 3-2 Brunei, or Brunei 3, Cambodia 2, as Brunei pick up maximum points and now get themselves back into the running for qualification to the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup. Thank you so much for joining us to share the action of this encounter. From all of us here at Yangon, it's time to say goodbye, and don't forget to catch our next qualifier, which will kick in just a little bit, and That, of course, will be played between Laos and Timor-Leste.